Hey everyone, Farmer Min here. Welcome to Woodshire for this little mod update. On the mod hub today, there were a couple things that caught my interest, and this is one of them. The BsM truck 850 hook, and also the Krone Comprima F155xc baler. So let's just start with the baler. That's pretty simple. This is the Krone Comprima F155xc. In the description it says this baler comes with a fixed chamber system and produces 1 by 1.2 by 1.3 bales of hay, grass, or straw with impressive densities and excellent shape. The wide, easy flow pickup makes the job easier. Has a capacity of 4,000 liters, so it makes a 4,000 liter bale. This is by ARM team. Now what the update includes is they did some wheel configurations, and they made tandem and single axle balers, and they tweaked some textures. So you have 3 options in the single axle and the same 3 options in the tandem axles trailers. If you go into balers, you'll find that here, you have these 3 options: the 380/55R17 single, the 550R17 single, and the 555R20 single. When you go to the tandem options, you have the same 3 configurations. So if you can kind of remember that, this is the first one, which now of course I forgot. The 380/55R17s right here. These would be the 500, and then are these the 550R20s? 555R20s. So that's basically what it is. The different tires from 1 to 2 to 3. Okay? The same thing on the tandem axle. 1 to 2 to 3. Now, some people, I don't know if you want to call it a tire fetish, but are, gotta have the certain tires, the certain wheels. For me, yeah, okay, not a big deal for me. I mean, if you're buying one and, yeah, the bigger, the fatter tires look pretty nice. But, my opinion on certain things, a tire's a tire. They have also said that they did some tweaking of the textures. It looks pretty crisp. I gotta tell you, good detail here and there. Registration plate, speed, the logos are all nice. They don't get blurry. It's a baler. How many options do you really need on a baler? All you're gonna do is bale. I kind of like this. The PTO shaft is strapped up. It looks like part of this, or it's a little hook. Yeah, on a hook. That's kind of cool. The hoses are here. Hydraulic hoses are here. Jack stand's nice. Warning signs. They all are there. So it's a nice, crisp baler. I kind of like it. I did have a little go. It works. It just bales just like anything else. You bale along, you open the back, the bale comes out, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's the baler. I suppose just to say we're here, we'll hook up to one. So that starts it up, so you can kind of see it. The conveyor spinning on the inside, lower the pickup. You got some action there. Open the back. I suppose I can open the back if there's no bale. Okay, it won't let me open the back. Nope. But that's pretty cool. You got some animations there. I know some balers, the pickup is just kind of doesn't really have the animation. But yeah, here you can see things spinning. Yeah, I can even see the PTO shaft spinning. That's pretty cool. Hoses hook up to the tractor. That's nice. Jack stand comes up. Yeah. So that's pretty nice. I like that. I like that now that, look more, yeah, you can see the little auger in there spinning. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Well, there you have it. New textures, tandem and single axle, and wheel configuration between the 3 different sizes. So, turn this off. Moving on to the trucks. I have mixed emotions about these when they first came out. This is the BsM Truck 850 hook. You have 2 options. Well, they say 3 options because you kind of do. You have 3 different types of wheels. You have forestry, which are these wheels here, the forestry type, and then you have the wide tires, which are right here, and you have the standard, which would be more of a on-road tire. You have the standard 5th wheel. They call it a semi-attachment. There's a 5th wheel here, and then you have the hook lift, this one. The thing that I liked about it is, look at the difference in length. Okay, the hook lift is going to be longer, of course, because you're going to hook up like an IT runner on it, which is meant to do. A standard semi, well, you don't need all that length, so I have a shorter wheelbase. I like that. The other options, of course, they were the standard one. You can choose the color of the truck. You can choose the design color. You can choose to have the bull bar in the front and the spoiler up top. So here you have both of them. Here you have just the spoiler up top. Here you have just the bull bar. And I think you can have it with none of them on there. Okay? Let's take a look at the hook lift first. Oh, yeah, one other option. You can have a trailer attacher in the back, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, if you don't want to haul a regular trailer, you can do that. That one is with the trailer attacher. This one is, these 2 are without. Okay? So it works just like anything else. You start it up, you'll hit L1 and X to retract the arm. When you get close, you hook it up by just hitting just regular X, and then L1 and X to load it. So it works with all the IT runners, and yeah, pretty neat. Pretty neat. I gotta admit, it's an American-looking truck. I don't know. It almost looks like after a Western Star truck in a sense. That's what I think it looks like, with some other characteristics of, Peterbilt was kind of famous for having their air cleaners on the outside like that. But it looks like a Western Star hood to me with a grill. I think you could probably say maybe even a little Freightliner in there, but oh well. So the standard truck is a lot shorter. And the only thing that you really do here is you do L1, R1 at the same time, and you can lower and raise the axle, the front axle. So, yeah, it's just a semi. If we take a look in the store, just to make sure we covered everything, it's right here. So you have standard and trailer hitch attachers. This would be your main color, so you got tons of choices. Your wheel setup, wide, forestry, or standard. We went through those. Rim color, you can also change your rim color to whatever turns your tractor. Design, this would be with a spoiler and the bull bar, with bull bar, with spoiler, or just standard, which would be with none. Your design color would be the striping, so you can choose that as well. And now you have to choose if you want it with the hook lift or with the semi support. So I think before, when they first came out, it had kind of both, or the hook lift still had the semi support, and it looked kind of strange. Now, I think they modified that. I'm not quite sure. I don't, be honest with you, I haven't really used these all that much. So yeah. So you either get the semi or the hook lift. The other thing they say is it increased the power, and they added PTO to it. I don't see that option, so I don't, there's no PTO in the front and there's no PTO in the back. So I'm a little confused what that means about the added power PTO. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You're also going to notice that you can change between all-wheel steer and front-wheel steer. See, now right now I have it on all-wheel steer, so the back axle on the truck is also going to turn. If you hit R1 and L3, it'll change it. So now it'll just be front-wheel steer. And I think since this modification, the steering has improved. I mean, I remember this first came out, it was kind of a bear to turn, but it's got a pretty short turning radius now, and I like that. I like that. You still have that sound that it had, like the when you let off, it still has that, like it's downshifting a little bit. But power, let's just see how. I can't remember how fast the other one went. 60, 61. So yeah, I think it does go a little bit faster, a little bit more power. Without hitting that car there, but yeah. So I think I got everything. I think that kind of made a complete update of it. The wheels, the shorter steering, the shorter length in just the semi, power increase, added the spoiler, bull bar options, and added the power PTO. The power PTO I'm still not entirely sure about. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, so that's that. Pretty neat. You got some lot more options with these trucks that are out there. So, from Woodshire, I'm Farmer Min. Thanks for joining us today. If you would, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd appreciate that if you would contemplate doing that. But other than that, you have yourself a great day, and keep her between the ditches. So long.